The Withered Domain. Day one of CDZ actually started normal. Building my characters, actually going through of like what I need to build. By the way, I did not invest on like most of these characters, so don't be surprised if you guys are like really mad at me. But the one thing I was very uncertain about is the characters that I did not have. Like Bernice, she's like a very good anomaly character that can actually apply a lot of fire. Yanagi and Jane Doe, especially Miyabi, one of the strongest characters. No, scratch that. The strongest character in the game. And I say this because, but other than that, the only characters I don't have are these. And yes, see, maybe you're saying, what are you even doing? I do not have these characters because I am broke. Astra, very good application for Ether. Yeah. Jane, very great physical damage dealer. Not gonna lie, one of the best. Other than that, Caesar, she's a very good defense unit. She's very good on parrying your attacks. You need this person in your team. If you play ZZZ, you need Caesar in your team. And of course, Miyabi, the strongest character in the game. If you can get her on a proper disk drive set, if you can get her on her proper weapon, you can deal immense damage. And I don't have her because I played ZZZ after her banner dropped. You know, after her banner, like, just went poof, just went bye-bye. Other than that, these are the only characters I have to work with. So,
reality, never be charity. The enemy you're fighting covers all society. Damn right, mommy's not here, gonna fight all night. Right here, shadow 10 o'clock direction. Seize the moment, destroy the nation. You rhyme slow motion, give me motivation. Breathe out now, and then on your rival. Round up around, spit out, all over. Rhyme like a rolling stone, coming to crowd. Watch out the moon, they diss you out.
You're gonna die. He's gonna die. Just die. Just wait for it. Okay, buddy.
charity. The enemy you're fighting covers whole society. Can't run, mommy's not here, gonna fight all night. Right here, shadow 10 o'clock direction. Seize the moment, destroy the nation. You rhyme slow motion, give me motivation. Breathe out now, and then on the rival. Round up around, spit out, all over. Rhyme like a rolling stone, calm in the crowd. Watch out the moon, they diss too loud. Give what this sound and bombs whole ground. So round up, don't ease the pace, cause enemies brutal. Moment of truth, there ain't no truth.
It's alright.
One world, one love, but the battle goes on. Shadows all mass destruction.
Ooh yeah, da-da-da-down, da-da-da-down, baby, baby, da-da-da-down, da-da-da-down. Ooh yeah, da-da-da-down, da-da-da-down, baby, baby, da-da-da-down. Ooh yeah, da-da-da-down, da-da-da-down, baby, baby, da-da-da-down, da-da-da-down. Ooh yeah, da-da-da-down, da-da-da-down, baby, baby, da-da-da-down. I need 3 cards. They really couldn't come up with anything better to test me. Let's start investigating. The target's over there. Don't be sorry. It'll be over soon enough.
Wow, she was not kidding.
Security officer.
Jane Doe, the new cub of the mountain lions. You have completed the path of promotion and earned the recognition of the gang. You hereby qualify as my loyal and trusted bodyguard.
It's an honor, boss.
But there's one final step to take before you earn your official place in the duel.
Whatever you say, boss. But before that...
Huh?
She listens to his orders and suddenly turns around to dodge a bodyguard who's approaching her from behind with a weapon. Jane restrains her. Oh.
Trying to ambush me, huh? Afraid I'm coming for your position. Guess you couldn't help being anxious. And you even dared to pull a cheek.
I was just gonna break one of your hands, that's all.
Yeah, sure, buddy.
As long as you fight well enough, I'll arrange for someone to escort you to a hospital in New Eridu immediately after the duel.
You're asking me to go up there and lose on purpose and pretend it's real? What kind of stupid rule is that?
Oh, the fuck cutscene.
You brat, what are you doing?
I can't stand dishonesty. I've heard enough and I've taken enough. You demand loyalty, but will sacrifice your companions on a whim for your own greed. Jane, do you get it now? The filthy nature of these gangsters. If you would have just agreed to my terms, we could have avoided all this nonsense. But you're just so obsessed with... hang on. What did you say?
I agreed to your terms. Turning over a new leaf, changing for the better. Okay, I agree.
Huh?
I mean it. Just try pulling on the cuffs with both hands.
It's no use. The muscle relaxants have... They broke. My strength is back. But how?
You sweat more being agitated, and you drink a lot of water. Right?
I don't want to talk about the bathroom, Jane.
Urination plus sweating speeds metabolism enough to almost completely process the medicine.
So
What
that's
is this,
why
a
you make me
natural
drink-
science lesson? Oh.
Jane, now you betray me?
Well, you heard him. I'm tired of the drama. I'm done, and I can let myself out. I've already got the key.
Card? You swiped it when you were getting beaten up? Fine. Even better. I'll just kill a traitor then. It'll boost my revolt of shame. I'll show you how I fight the mountain lion thing carries. Any last words?
Yeah, you're dead.
Got your back. Easy. Seth?
Seth? Saved by Jane? Blocked by Seth? Oh no, is Seth still alive? This is so... This is not even supposed to be happening. Blocked by Jane? Into a Seth, into a kill. Okay, how are you not dead? And finally, after a while, somewhere. Okay.
Get them! Don't let them escape! Avenge the boss!
These guys are so persistent. Are they really that hungry for revenge?
You're underestimating Razor's influence.
Go around! Go around! There's only one exit fissure!
We finally made it.
Oh, that's not good.
Jane, I never thought you'd dare to take out Razor. I knew there was something off about you right from the...
Yeah, all right already. We're about to fight, so save your breath. What? You think you're the big boss man now that Razor isn't around anymore?
Ha! Still acting smug even though it's the end now, huh? You'll regret hurting the boss!
All you talk about is the boss, and follow him around like a little lapdog. What did you like about him anyway? How loud he got when he was cussing you out? You into that.
You... shut your mouth!
Am I wrong? I never saw Razor show you any kindness, yet you still liked him. Don't tell me you see him as a father figure.
Jane, I think that's enough.
You hear that? Even the PubSec officer thinks you're pathetic.
Ouch. I'd kill myself from that scene.
The big bad daddy who cussed you out every day is gone, and yet you still miss him. What are you? A bunch of daddy's boys.
Hang on, I did not say that.
Bro, I'm pretty sure you said it in your heart and in your mind.
I said shut up! You traitor! I'm gonna make you pay! We cubs of the mountain lions will...
Actually, Cubs isn't completely accurate. I certainly didn't think of Razor as a father figure.
I know! It's just a metaphor, get it? Don't let that sewer rat toy with you anymore! We've got them surrounded! Get them!
Oh, a fissure.
What's going on? Was that coming from the fissure?
You have the right to remain silent.
Oh.
Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law.
You finally caught up.
Captain Zhou Yuan, Jingyi, everyone, and you. You're that guard kid. You're still alive? How?
You're surrounded. Lay down your weapons and surrender.
Okay. Immersive storytelling. Still? The Outer Ring. Oh! Wait.
Now that's more like it, old man. If you'd spoken up sooner, we could have saved ourselves the effort. All right. Any other challengers? Anyone else? Big Daddy, we got the Spark Stone. Now you can't say it's not the right time for us to join the Torrid Inferno. We, the Sons of Caledon, are the strongest. This time I'm gonna swipe while the iron's hot and seize the Overlord's throne.
It's strike while the iron's hot, you idiot.
The Overlord's throne, huh? Caesar, well, my opinion hasn't changed. Since you've earned the right, go test the waters.
Okay, so it turns out we're still on the route for the Tour de the Tour de Inferno. So you know what? Instead, I'm just gonna leave it here, and then let's continue on preparing for the big challenge. Day 2 started off like a normal day. Me actually just talking about why I'm broke and how am I broke, and me just going over G1 and Trigger's banners. Because I actually felt the need to actually pull for them, because Trigger was a really good stunning unit, but as you saw before, I have way too many electro characters in my team. So, yeah. And me also just going over why Miyabi is actually the most goated character in this entire game.
Get going.
and Yanagi too. Yo, alright, let's do it. And as well, doing the event with it. You need me, Abby. She's just so broken. It's actually so stupid. She is just so broken, bro. Two anomalies, too. Oh my god. You need me, Abby. I'm sorry. Caution, new enemies detected. It's not gonna matter. Oh my gosh, the damage! So broken. She's so broken. So after the event, I actually just went straight into Hollow Zero, which was the worst idea I could ever think of because I should have just checked my characters first, but who knows. One team. Crit damage defense. Definitely replace that. Wait, can I enhance this like right now? I can't. Wait, I can do this though. So after the constant yapping of me actually checking my builds if they were actually okay, I took a deep breath and went into the first level of Hollow Zero. My nemesis TV mode. Alright, either. So first stage, obviously, had to choose my Resonium and whatever. Then something happened that I wasn't actually ready for in the beginning of the game. Please last 2 seconds longer. That I never even wanted it to happen, but I made a huge mistake. Unaware that that was the first level of full corruption that I had, unaware that it was actually going to cost me, and by cost me I mean a lot because I should have read the corruption messages. There was another problem that I made, was putting Evelyn on the 3rd position instead of the first one. Alright, looks like Sukaku and Nicole are gonna be carrying because I don't have Evelyn on my team right now, so unaware of anticipation, I had to make sure that Sukaku had carried the last 2 levels of Hollow Zero until I can get Evelyn back. Right, let's do this. Where they at? The first level was obviously the fight of my life, and the fight for my life, actually. Middle of the TV mode, I actually found something that can remove one of my corruptions, and of course I chose the last one because the last one was the more deadlier one, which was a very, very good thing to do later, as it would give me a huge advantage later in the video. Once again, it was up to Nicole and Sukaku to clutch up one last time until I can get Evelyn on my team. Easy sweep. Not gonna lie, this level was actually pretty easy. It went a few sideways because of the lag that I actually had. But other than that, it was a very, very quick, easy round for me. Okay, correction. I didn't have Evelyn yet, because this was the last phase of the boss that I had to clear. But, let's just see how it actually goes. The second stage of Hollow Zero began, and honestly, so far so good. I was actually going very, very well. No casualties whatsoever. So it turns out after this, I actually managed to finally get Evelyn on my team, which was a very, very good thing for the first level. And I would skip to the boss fight, but meh, what's the rush, honestly? Finally.
You asked for it. You have no means of
Just like that. Just like that, it was an easy clap, and it was finally time to take down the first boss of the first level of Withered Domain. And with just 1 day left, this was looking like an easy win. Freshly done. Here we go. Only 7 hours left, it's looking good. And And just like that, it was a bit of a challenge, but not as much as a challenge, but we managed to get it done. So after that, we walked into the second phase of Hollow Zero. And let me just say, this one was not the one I expected to hold me back. So let's end. First stage of Hollow Zero went exactly how I thought. And not to mention, we had Evelyn, Ambi, and Horimosa in this squad. So honestly, I was feeling really pretty confident about it. Done. Okay. Oh, dude. And with everything in my mind, it was time to beat the boss that first took me on by surprise in the first run ever. I wasn't ready last time. Square up. Stun. Okay. The lag is gonna oh my gosh. Come on. Come on. Ult. Come on, Eve. If I didn't dodge there, I would have been dead. Can't let everyone take more hits. Stun. Easy. And finally, with one of the obstacles out of the way, I went into the last boss unexpectedly surprised. Okay. much. Okay. Yeah, this was the obstacle that I had to get to. And I actually tried so many times to actually try and see if I can figure out a way. Okay, Armas is dead. Ah. Oh my gosh. Oh, at this point, I tried over an hour to see of what I can actually do to beat this. I didn't want to restart the entire thing over again because at this time it was out like 9 o'clock at night and I really wanted to go to bed, but I got very, very, very devoted to actually finishing this level. I tried over, and over again, but I couldn't get it right at all, but I still tried. But the closer and closer I became, the more I flew into the sun. Point, it was so late in the night. It was like 11 o'clock, and I just had to just relax. I pushed myself too much, and I slept, getting ready for the final day.
In position. I'm here.
3 hours
I'll
later.
manage things for you.
Actually, no, a day later.
Remember to smile. Only point. Precision strike.
Okay, Nicole.
Removing threat. Focus up. Gotcha! Catch you in the next slide.
Oh my gosh, I'm not dodging, I'm not dodging! Yes! Oh my gosh! Dude, I don't care if I get an A, dude. I got it. I did it. Oh my gosh. I got it. Got the S. Oh my gosh, dude. Finally done. Okay. One more. I trust the so-called secret doctor.
Commission start. Objective: clear abandoned skies.
Nicole, awesome.
Need some help? This time it's on the house.
What? After characters gradually. Oh no!
Hey!
I gotta get rid of that. I gotta get rid of that one. No, I gotta get rid of that one.
Fine.
But I know that we're losing HP gradually. Oh.
Why can't we just pay with Denny's? I want them all.
I should have went for it will no longer recover HP. Instead, after each battle, all squad members recover 3% of their max HP before the next floor of the final battle. Recover 10% of max HP. So that's kind of an advantage, but also a very big disadvantage. That is a very... That's awesome. You can bring it back. Okay. Let's do this. Okay. Places and items from Bangor merchants cost HP instead of gear coins. Oh my gosh! Agents gain less pressure but lose HP when obtaining Resonia. straight. So when I have timers on
Too
it,
bad
I
it's
lose
not
HP,
real
but
money.
it's fine. Just gained HP. Living suck it, bro. Kind of walking into this completely blind. Oh my god. I think, I don't know, it was easy, but it wasn't that easy, but still.
After the easy challenge that I just took, I went back in it to face the final boss. You can skip like 30 to 40 seconds in to actually see the final boss, but I hate TV mode. And this shows the reason why I hate TV mode.
Please get rid of this corruption.
I'm feeling better. And I didn't even eat anything.
It's over, it's over. What is it? 50%.
Yeah, so not only do I hate this mode, but I have full corruption, and the boss does 50% more damage and revives much more faster, so with 2 hours, no, with less than almost 3 hours remaining, this is how it went down. When I tell you when I went across the entirety levels of Hollow-Zero to try and find a way to remove the corruption plug,
So many coins.
I couldn't. I just couldn't find it at all, so I just carried on playing the game entirely.
Okay, so they revive much faster. That's one. Second, they
Hidden pathway access.
Okay, so not only do they revive much faster, they do 50% more damage, so this is gonna be bad if I don't actually lock in. Okay. Okay. Alright, time to lock in.
Can we stay awake? Watch it all fall, yeah, we watch it all break. How long till we all fade away? How deep are we gonna sink? Before we know it, we'll be losing our dreams. How deep before we all fade away? So where do we go? 我觉得从那天起，墙上的电视机里，我抱有任何时代工作心境，无法忍受的沉默代替委托的生活，对抗堕落的困兽，找寻逃脱的神色，像就吹过凛冽的风暴，带走我的魅力，抛去狂妄自大的鞭子，将和现实对垒，越过这台阶去寻找那规则。It's like a magic， 举起火把点燃去上灰色。All I wanna say， we all have the same desire。I come alive， burn in the night like wildfire， falling in the blue moon， I'm following the stars。Swear I will fight until I run out of bury my love， fighting for the ones that are lost in the heart. Oh, I know it's hard to see the end. I know it's hard to see the end. We'll never make it out my fate。 成长的所谓，擦干那眼泪，不带剑的看法，只是生活的点缀。我看过街头繁华玫瑰的家长换着满天星斗，一个受过生命潦草的谎言，跑出去能变成本领匕首。历经这生离死别，所有人快手指头，管他能不能活，全力以赴的支援朋友，哪怕他轻视我，支离破碎的身体变得不能张口，哪怕面目全非的身体变得不能张口，管他我也绝不退让。I come alive, burning the night like wildfire, falling in the gray alone, I'm following the stars. Swear I will run until I run out of bury my love, fighting for the ones that are lost in the heart. Oh, I know it's hard to see the end. I know it's hard to see the end. We'll never make it out my fate. You better run, you better hide inside the eye of the storm. You better run, you better hide inside the eye of the storm. You better run, you better hide inside the eye of the storm. Run. You better hide, you better run. We're coming live, coming live. At the dead of the night, red light.
our characters portray this masquerade. Come with us to a place that's far beyond. Tonight rejoice along to our jovial song.
I think this is the last rehab.
Celebrate, we know you have a fun. We'll be the drum till curtain call like we don't ever care at all. You gotta live a little like real. Bodies grooving in a room filled wall to wall. Let yourself be free. Let yourself be free. At the carnival.
Yes! Oh my gosh. That was way too close. And after that, way too close, but still. There was less than 2 hours left on the clock, and I hopped off, went outside to just take a breath and just know exactly what I've done and what I did. Not gonna lie, this was the most fun, well, not the most fun, but a really, really fun challenge to play. I'm not gonna lie. And I'm gonna sit down right here and chat with y'all about what the experience of ZZZ is like and what have I done in the last 3 days or like months I've played ZZZ. Not gonna lie, it is a very, very good game. Right up on screen is the time that was left, but alright, enough of that. But not gonna lie, this was the most fun challenge ever. The fact that I would have to build characters, go into so much depth just to play this game, it is very, very fun. Cinematic wise, playstyle wise, and it's just like my cup of tea. Not gonna lie. It is a very, very good game for me to play. By songs and by everything. And some people may be saying, even though you play on a phone, does it still count? And I say, yeah, it does. Maybe soon I'll get something like a console or PC so I can play all types of gacha games. For example, Genshin, Wuthering Waves, and other things, and other games. Because lots of people creating content on those games. But I'll stick with this for now, because not gonna lie, at the time I'm recording this, 2 months and then it's my birthday. But before we get into other stuff, I want to say something real quick. Thank you so much for 4,000 views in total on the 4 shorts I've uploaded on my channel. The first one got 2,000 and I think it's still undergoing, but damn, you guys are actually insane. But actually, thank you so much. It's shocking on how exactly I can put it into words and how I can actually improve content creating by myself. And it's actually awesome. And you know what? I'm gonna stay with ZZZ. 1.7 is gonna drop, you know I'm making a video. 2.3 is gonna drop in Withering Waves, you know I'm making a video. Probably. Depending on how the phone survives. Depending on how the phone survives. But other than that, good game, good everything. Maybe I'll do a part 2, maybe I won't. But other than that, this was the most fun challenge I've ever done. And I know some people are saying that ZZZ, bro, it's ZZZ, but I say, even though it's ZZZ, I can still play it. I'm not gonna lie. And I've had a lot of fun with it. So, other than that, thank you guys for so much support. Thank you for being with me so far on this journey, because honestly, I want to keep walking it, and I want to keep going.
希望在破灭，那你一眼的未来，但每一步文字，记忆。
Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and as always, don't forget to like and subscribe. Honestly, if you guys actually subscribe, we could be to like 4,000 views from the shorts, but I'll keep uploading videos. Thank you guys so much, and as always, I'll catch y'all in the next banger.